Alright, all. I've got an MCV. Oh! Well, this is bad. I start off with an MCV and a medium tank joins it, and there's already crap trying to kill it. And worst of all, I may have accidentally put it in the wrong place, too. We are about to see that. I may have done that. May have deployed my MCV too fast. We got another good example of a mission where... How can I say this? Basically... Yeah, there's a bridge here. I basically have room if I want to place stuff over here, but... There's not really enough room to build anything else, or... Am I relying on that? No, there's room to build more stuff if I want to. There's just not a lot of room back here. Alright, well, we'll restart the mission. So here's like another good example of, stuff I don't like. But that's less to do really with the game mechanics being like, they like put you in a bad spot. It's more so that the sight range isn't big enough. Here's trying to still chase my MCV. So this mission starts off with our MCV and our tank. Actually, let's make use of this. I'm going to move my MCV up toward these rocket troops. Wasn't that perfect? I killed the rocket troops with the flame tank. Perfect. The MCV doesn't have a whole lot of health, but it has enough that it'll survive this little fiasco at the start here. So I start off with a tank. There's a couple of flame tanks and medium tanks. Or rocket troops to counter my medium tank. We're just going to explore around a bit before I get screwed over again because, hey, I forgot to, not place it next to a ridge where, stuff could attack it. Or whatever. So there's the Tiberian that I'll be harvesting right away, I guess. Place that there. We start with a SAM site right there. If I remember this mission correctly, there's actually obelisks on these ridges really close by, so I have to watch out for them. By the way, this is actually a really good example of a mission where you have to watch out for what Nod's weapons are capable of. So if you restate this, the Temple of Nod has been located. We are sure Kane is in there. Destroy him, the Temple, and any other remnants of Nod that exist there. Nod has been rumored to have completed its own nuclear device, so it's do or die time. Let's do it. The nuclear device that they're talking about is actually really destructive, so you want to be really careful about it. Ooh! I put my Tiberian refinery right next to a turret. So here's a good example where I'm going to have to build, a barracks right away just to counter the turret. As they're also repairing fast too, which is going to be annoying. You know what? We're going to build another Tiberian refinery right away. My tank's ripping through it. Oh, well, we got enough troops for now to take out this one little turret, so it's gone. Let's take out the initial SAM site over here. So in this mission we have like ridges all over the place, as you can see. Eventually I think I want to put defenses here, but I can't remember exactly what Nod's attack power in this mission is going to be. I just remember it's just an obelisk of light and these like defenses all around your initial starting position really close. There's a lot of Nod troops on this map, and you're tasked with killing it all. Hooray for you. Okay, that's out of the way. We're going to explore a little bit with my tank over here. Just to make sure, you know, there's not... Or actually, it's just more of a safety gap just to sort of catch units that are going to come down here. And because why not, there's a turret there. It looks like we got more Tiberium up in that direction. So we're quartering off quite a bit at the start of this mission. Send you over here. Send a couple minigunners to explore, I guess, which would be a good idea. Because there's an obelisk, and I think I remember where it is. It's down in this direction the obelisk is, so... If I just send it up, these, you know, infantry, they can perhaps find the obelisk of light for me, so they can die, not the tank. Build that right there. So now I got 2 harvesters to help out. Just go in that direction. Okay, we got a turret here. So another turret to worry about. You're getting damaged by Tiberium, and there's another turret right there. Must be the obelisk is down over here, and I think this is like the entrance to like where I have to go to get to the Nod base. Down this direction anyways. Let's go that way. Well, there's their obelisk, so I guess their base is close right away. Not exactly how I remember it, but close enough. You just go that way. Explore that way for us. Maybe the obelisk is... Whoa! We got some troops coming at us. I gotta watch these troops too. Let's send a few these guys down this way. Going after stuff that can hurt my tank the most. Didn't need to build this, but it was a good safety precaution in case something bad was going to kill me here. So I lost that guy. The guy I was saying, you know, to explore, and then the flames killed him. Okay, so I think there's an opposite light down this direction, which is why I'm not sending my tank any further down here. I can't remember exactly where it is, but I just, a few things I remember. I played this mission so long ago, so I can't remember the exact layout of what I have to do. I just remember there's two things I have to worry about. One, don't approach the Temple of Nod until you're ready to kill him. Two, watch out for a Nod obelisk at start. This reach goes down all the way. We'll hotkey that guy's 1. Task Force 1. Actually, no, we're not going to worry about the turrets just yet. I hope to kill those turrets eventually, but, defending myself is more important right now, so. Watch for, Nod's forces coming to attack me, is what I want to do right now. Wait for Nod's tanks here over to close in a little bit. Nope. I'll build you down here. Low power, have to fix that. This will get their attention. Let's get this tank's attention. Looks like apparently he died already. Ooh! They're attacking the, Okay, my medium tank is taking so much of a beating, I have to start worrying about that. Build that here. I'm going to build a comm center because that's what I plan to build after the weapons factory and other stuff up. And I'll build another medium tank. So early on this mission, it's more or less just, you're defending yourself a little bit from attacks. Nothing too threatening. It's not anything touch and go, basically. It's just, you're just waiting. Alright, we'll have a comm center and another medium tank in a moment. Then I'll have to start repairing up that other tank a little bit by getting a repair bay for it. Actually, go this way. There we go, that's my map. We'll send you out now. Looks like I used up all the Tiberium over here initially, so I'll have to start worrying about that turret. We'll send these guys up to deal with that turret then. Ooh, that flame tank's getting too close. You just go that way. Flame tank is no longer close. Okay, you guys just go there. It's getting flame troopers again. Isn't there a turret? I want to kill this turret before, you know, it causes too much grief for me, so. Here's my guys tearing through it. There's the flame tank I have to worry about. There's those troops, so I have to worry about them too. We're going to build a guard tower or an APC right away to hedge them off. Damn it, I did not want you getting close. Okay, he's dead. And I built the wrong thing. And apparently, this thing killed a bunch of my units, or... No, other guy died on Tiberian. Okay, this is going to possibly kill my grenadiers, but I have to head these guys off before... Place this here. Alright, there we go. I'm losing a little bit of my units, but we're holding our own somewhat. For the most part, you know, this isn't like Doom 2000 where it's like horribly difficult in any way. I'm not having the life filed out of me, so to speak. Send these guys up this way, I guess. I should look over here to see if there's anything, but... I suppose I can do the APC. We'll send you up this way. Send you guys after this turret. Now it's getting its vehicles. So we got some Tiberium here if I want. Good to know. You're tank for this turret. Send these guys up this way. There's their harvester up there. I'm actually going to build this down in this direction. It's dead. Almost done with all the initial base defenses over here. Don't have to worry about this one over here. Injuring yourself a little bit, whatever. They killed those guys. So, this is like, you know, the initial ground zero. There's a turret there. Defenses over here. Damn it. That's a bad place for that stealth tank to pop out. Stealth tanks are not going to be a real nuisance to have to worry about, so... Really, what I want to do here, I want to get to that stealth tank before it kills my harvester anymore. There we go. As you can see, the stealth tank gets a little bit harder to cloak itself when it takes damage to a certain point. Send these guys this way. I kind of don't like how I'm building up my forces here, but it's not terrible, I guess. I'm going to build concrete walls a little bit here. This is sort of protect my comm center and all that. Gonna build a sandbag wall, because what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have like a small gap of a wall. Basically, the sort of defenses I'm building down here is like an advanced guard tower and a guard tower, and they're just basically going to, you know, this guard this little entrance here. I'm not gonna really worry too much. I actually don't really care about having this wall here, to be honest. That's just waste. This just makes a little bit more space for getting stuff out if need be. I put the repair bay down here because I'm going to basically have this like closer to the enemy by having it down here. And you know what? We're actually going to have you go here right now. And there we go. So there's like a little casual defense right there. Actually, build a power plant first, maybe. Right there. You're going to be our explorer for the next little bit. We're just going to run around, see stuff around here. Main thing I want to do is I basically want to map out my territory to sort of begin with. I'm sorry, as you see, conquering my territory. They had turrets in my territory, but I just want to map out where my safety zone is going to be. There's a not turret. Oh, I remember what happens in this mission. So, I remember not obviously being close to my base because Nod has like a really stupid advantage in this game. After I think you harvest the Tiberium down here, they actually build a Nod obelisk somewhere in this little vicinity that I have to worry about. It's the stupidest thing, but basically they let Nod do that, and it actually provides a real nasty surprise when they do it. Alright, we got ourselves, there's their base. So basically there's one entrance, so to speak, for Nod on his map. And they're guarding it quite fiercely, with the obelisk and a couple turrets. Okay, yeah, we're going to build this up here. Nah, we only need one for now. Start building this. You know, I might send my injured troops this way, just because they're not really helping as much as they are, you know, they were when they initially were made. More rocket troops. Or perhaps it's going after my APC. I think right there is where they're going to build their obelisk and that Tiberium. Whoa! By the way, I should probably note that not stealth tanks can't be getting by. Advanced guard tires and such very well. If you have, like, you know, defenses like this, advanced guard towers, and I think turrets and obelisks of light as well, the stealth tanks will be detected by them, and they're actually one of the few things that detect stealth tanks. Infantry are the other thing that detects stealth tanks, so if you're worried about stealth tanks, just build a few infantry and they'll do a good job. I'm not sure, but I think he has a obelisk right about there as well. I don't feel like killing my troops to find out, though. Okay, both these guys are actually kind of injured. And he's still sending his guys out for whatever reason. Let's send this more healthy rocket troop out, and these guys can serve as like the guys that, you know, kill it. Stay away. Don't get too close. And you get, yes, good there. Just close enough those grenadiers. Damn it, this is bad. I was afraid that might happen. Basically, those grenadiers are just too injured, and they took out the whole squad when I died. But oh well. As my own stupidity, I probably shouldn't have sent them. You'll heal that up. Sending his stuff down here again. Oh, 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 oh. He's doing his little trick again. I'll charge that up a little bit. Yeah, I figured he'd do that again. Just go out here, you guys. Damn it, he's not. Okay, they're all dead. As are these guys eventually. Perfect. So what I really want to do in this mission is I want to sort of like grab this entrance so that they can't send stuff into my base anymore. Of course, initially I also want to sort of defend my base, make sure nothing kills me. Hey, cool, I can build mobile construction yards. I might actually build a mobile construction yard and put it down over here. There's actually a reason for doing that. It's a safety precaution. And I probably should do that. I'm gonna build a mammoth tank though first and a mobile rocket launcher after it. Put them up here for as like a defense. think what I might do is I might ion cannon this, if I haven't decided to attack his base yet. I don't want you there, actually. Sort of line these guys up over here. Vehicles don't actually provide any sort of sight range in stealth tanks, but if you have enough of them, usually stealth tanks will attack them. Just, you know, because that's what the IA does to them. Alright, we have a rocket launcher. Why not? We'll build our mobile construction yard now. So I literally have access to every single vehicle and weapon in the game. I even have the delightful ability of being able to build the mobile construction yard. And there really is a good reason for doing this, building a mobile construction yard. Oh, he's actually sending his harvester out. Probably because he's got no Tiberium up there, but you know, it's down here now. Or just because it's closer. The AI will do this. They will send their harvester right close to your territory, just to harvest Tiberium. That's how the harvesters work. Yep, right there. The harvest Tiberium. I'm just making sure I don't attack that harvester. Okay, you're full. Good. And there's like my little defensive posse. Be nice if that just waits there. I'm actually all for their harvester waiting there doing nothing, because that means they're not getting money for it, and that means they'll attack me less. But on the precautionary side, we'll move these guys back a little bit more. I'll just make sure you go back to my base this way. I was gonna, use the ion cannon to kill this, but now I'm thinking I'm not going to. I'm actually going to perhaps go after this stuff over here, the Tiberian harvester, and because I'll be doing that, going after the stuff over there. I really don't want to, have the obelisk that I'm worried about popping up, and then we'll have to deal with that crap. If he sits there doing nothing the entire game, I'm fine with him doing that. It's a, a misstep on the program's part, but for the most part, I'm not really trying to show you like a gritty game like it was in Doom 2000. I'm just trying to win this campaign. My injured harvesters, I should probably try healing them up sometime, but we'll worry about another time for that. Well, that one's moving, so I guess he's not that dumb to leave one out, but... Or he is dumb enough to leave one out, but I'm not going to dumb enough to leave it out two. So, I got one active not harvester still going, and all this time that they're not harvesting is actually time I'm getting money. And they're not, I guess. No, they're not sending troops, basically. You go that way, you just go down here. You know what, we're going to build an engineer too. Good. Excellent, so if the all this I'm worried about gets built, we can fire it off. He's got a rocket troop there for some reason. Guess he's sending troops at me now. Let the troops come. I actually want to explore over here to see if there's any passageway or anything in the back of his base. But it's not a big issue to go up there. By the way, this guy's under attack. Enemy soldier right there. This might be playing it extra careful, I guess, sort of like what I'm doing, but it's just because I know how bad it is just to get crushed by, it's basically a big surprise that you weren't prepared for. So actually one of the things I hate about this game. It's less about strategy, this game, how the enemy beats you, and more about how, instead of strategy, you're just having like these like little surprises to like just sort of kill you. Not my preferred way of losing a game is to a surprise. I like strategy killing me. Okay, I'm putting this engineer in this APC, and you'll see why perhaps later on. Mostly, I'll actually give you the surprise right now. Besides an obelisk they build in the Tiberian field, they also build a hand nod. That's what I remember. They build an infantry producing structure and a ham nod, I think. And if I capture the ham nod, well, then I have access to their infantry, and why not? I'll have access to their infantry, I guess. You know what? Let's actually send these guys. No, we won't send them that way. We'll send them down this way into the core of my base. Go down here. You notice I'm actually going down here toward the bottom. If you go around here, right around the top, that's where an obelisk I think will pop up. So if you just make the room for it. Actually, I think how it works is if they have room to build their ham nod, then they will start building everything. Excellent. Oh, there it is. So, here's what I was worrying about happening. He's basically building a small base right here. I consider this actually the stupidest thing, you know, that the developer do. Just like, let's make it a surprise for you. Anyhow, my core thing I want to do here, I want to send this APC up there to capture this ham nod. By capturing this ham nod and like having access to it, then he can't rebuild it. And I'll note, they can actually rebuild these buildings here. So if I capture it, he can't rebuild it because it only have one place to rebuild it, or to put it. Boink. put these guys here. And they build one of those too. We'll capture that, why not? There's one thing nice about it though, is that if you capture it, that's extra space for you. I could build a refinery there if I want to, basically. Maybe to build the opposite light up here. Let's actually build an infantry too. Excellent. Build a few of these units. This might be extra paranoid building all these infantry, but you'll see why I'm building them. But anyways, here we've got ourselves their little popped up base. I remember that happening. It's like the stupidest thing. But whatever, I have it. I'll make use of it. I know basically the gist of what's going to happen here. I just don't remember everything that's going to happen. I'm going to try and hit this infantry with this MRLs. There's what I'm afraid of. Okay, now we're going to sit this guy right there. So, basically, he builds an obelisk right there, and how I'm countering it, I'm just putting these infantry there so he can't rebuild it again. That was my strategy to basically to handle this little issue, is capture it, and basically knock out the obelisk and put your guys on top of it so he can't do that again. And it works. It works well. I think I'm actually going to build a Tiberian refinery up here just because it's closer to this pack shot of Tiberium over there. I'll make you my primary building again. But yeah, just so you know, if you don't actually capture this stuff, Nobles keep rebuilding it right there. That stuff. Of course, the good thing is now I have access to both their structures, and they were very cheap. Well, the hand knob was cheap. The advanced power was a less than, or it was actually a gain for me financially. I'll send you back here. It'll be nice when this is done, but I think it is almost done. As slow as it is to build the MCV, the mobile construction vehicle. You don't actually have to build this, I'm just being extra paranoid so I don't lose the mission. By the way, once you like conquer this and what this is for, having an MCV, there's really nothing to really worry about. That was a little bit damaging, but oh well. It's gone. Apparently I did not have enough money. Sadly enough. I guess I built one too many infantry, but that's fine. They served their purpose. By the way, stealth tanks are weak. They're so weak that even infantry can kill a light tank. Oh god, he's gonna crush my guys. This is bad. What's happened now is that he's actually, given this axis. So that was really bad. And he killed my advanced guard tower. Actually, I have a good idea. We're going to blockade him from doing that again. There. Now I can't build an obelisk of light there because there's a sandbag in the front. And in case he attacks over here again like this, I think we'll build our advanced guard tower actually up here. Kind of like what he was doing. But oh well. Stuff like that happens. You lose stuff. But yeah, we're going to build this right here. And now if he comes up in this direction, he's going to get a face full of missiles. So yeah, he actually went around my my tanks, I think. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to send these guys up in this direction. And they're going to head off any stealth tanks, or let me know that something's coming by being up in that direction. You go there. I can't remember how I won this mission, but I think I financially starved Nod to death. Alright, so I placed these guys here. Their purpose for being there is that stealth tanks have to go by them, and infantry, if anything passes right next to them, like a stealth tank, they will see it. They actually will see stealth tanks next to them. This is taking forever to build, so it's worth knowing, I guess, that the MCV takes a while to build. Excellent, why not? I built a Humvee and sent it like up this way. We're actually going to save the ion can for now until I need it. I don't need the ion can right now, so I'm not going to waste it. I should start dealing with that turret soon because I'm running out of Tiberium here. Let's build bazooka troopers. This should be a nice force to kill that one turret. I still want to build a Tiberian refinery right here too. It seems like a good idea, just because it's close to here. Wait, you know what? That fixes that problem very easily without me even wasting my infantry. Alright, let's go down here and start exploring. I'll kill this one infantry that survived. Oh, there's a SAM site over here too. You guys still have a purpose. Kill it. Now, if they built their obelisk and had him not over here, I actually would think it would have been a better idea for them. It's not as close to my base, true, but it actually puts it in a place where it's actually closer to where your harvesters will be harvesting later on in the game. It's farther away, so it's actually they're less protected over here. Alright, so that's the last Tiberium field to find. And he's got some power up there, so if I want to, I could like use Emerald to start damaging stuff over here. Got an airfield there. Oh, they're sending more troops. Looks like it's yet again almost done, but not yet done. Well, that's done. This will be funny. He might actually die walking on Tiberium. Okay, let's start building a refinery that I was going to build. You know what? I might actually build it my MCV over here instead. I think we're actually going to do that. We're going to send the MCV down this direction. And I'm going to build my auxiliary base over here. Or where the auxiliary base will be built. Hello, MCV. Yeah, she'll just keep walking over this way. Like a good little vehicle. How close do I have to get to this turret for it to start attacking me? Also, he's just far enough away, so that's a good place to leave him to prevent stealth tanks from doing anything. Don't trust these flame troopers out here, so you know what, we're gonna move you a bit closer. Run you away. That worked out okay. My APC took a bit of damage there, but for the most part, no one else did. I call that a victory. By the way, you made it. So NCVs will, you know, be in our construction vehicle that I can use to sort of put up new bases. Now, the reason I have this MCV building a base over here or anywhere else in this map is actually because I'm worried about losing my construction yard. So having two actually prevents me from losing, you know, all my stuff at once. Because now I can cripple you with their rumored nuclear weapon, so to speak. And this is how you're like preventing it. So now comes the slow part of the game. I built up quite a bit of Tiberian collecting vehicles. But now I really need to start building up my offensive forces, so to speak. No, I might build a advanced power plant over here too. It occurs to me that might be a good idea. Collect the Tiberium. It's a good thing Tiberium grows back, because if it didn't grow back, you'd be waiting a long while before, I guess, or you wouldn't be able to wait. You'd just be done. You couldn't win this mission, I don't think, if Tiberium grew back. In this mission, the limited Tiberium that you get, it's really probably not enough to sort of take out Nod's forces, because you need a lot to basically, you know, survive the initial attacks and then survive these shenanigans like here. And then what's to come is also going to be a pain as well. I suppose I don't have to heal these harvesters, but it seems it's something I want to do. Especially this one. I think he's moving slower than that one. Okay, he's been injured. Be nice if they healed up to full, or 50% at least. Alright, well, you know what? We're actually sort of killing time by not increasing speed, so let's just increase speed a little bit. Just a little bit. Very nice. Build that right there. I'll build this right here. And why not, we'll build one guard tower over here too. So I got myself a little base over here, and the reason I built that base over there is just because it's right next to the Tiberian, so easy harvesting and all that. He's sending another small force at me again. Their flame trooper, I think, right there. And it looks like these harvesters here are actually going to go over to my other base. Alright, you're going to go this way. Okay, why are you going the wrong way? I may actually have to sell these buildings if they're going to be stupid. Can't have him driving around my base, basically. Okay, I wanted to get this guy up to at least 50% health, so he's already at that, so... And you're still being stupid, so let's go up here, I guess. What I'm really hoping for not to happen is that this obelisk or these turrets like just kill my harvesters. It probably could happen that way, so... You're going in there, I hope. Good. Use way over here. I'm manually going to have to control these guys a little bit, I guess, so they don't be stupid. You can go that way. Keep going that way and we'll get the Tiberium over here. I think what's happening is that there's like available Tiberium refiners over there, and they're thinking, oh, I can go over there when this guy's in here, but promise I don't want him doing that. This is one bad thing about having multiple Tiberium refiners, I guess, on this like type of map. And he's sending more guys. Send these guys this way. And again, here's the problem with, you know, okay, excellent. I just noticed them. I got 2 MRLs. This shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Yeah, it's like just fire and forget type of issue right here. Okay, where are these guys going? Okay, you're actually going to go down this way. Okay, you got them. You're just going to stay here. Basically, this guy I'm going to keep in my base just to... How can I put this? He's damaged. He's just slow. I only need like to manage 2 of these guys over here at any given time, I guess, so there's no point having any more. And slowly I'm building up the forces of, you know, attack forces for over here. I'm actually tempted to send my APC on an exploration trip. Or better yet, maybe I should send one of the harvesters. Though, I don't want to risk a harvester just, you know, for something stupid like that.